What's up, guys? Welcome to Planet Coaster 2. We are doing the career mode. We are in Chapter 1. We've worked through all of Parks and Restoration and all of the shore things, so we are now at just the Thicket. Now, I've been having a lot of problems with this scenario, with the guests just not working correctly. Like, the pathing is all jacked up. I don't know what the issue is. I'm gonna try it one more time. I honestly think that this scenario is bugged, but we're gonna restart the scenario and see what happens.
Well, what do you think? It's not every day that you see natural wonders like this. Don't get too distracted, though. We've got quite a task on our hands. The Foundation wants us to build a new, eco-friendly park as part of their Clean and Green campaign. Thankfully, they've built some solar panels around the area to help us get started.
Yes, the Foundation is dedicated to making a difference. But I'm not sure why they have to do this with a theme park. I just can't see how a profit-driven project can become ecologically sustainable. It's going to send the wrong message.
Fear not, Adriana. I think we can do just that. We can even use natural resources to build some wooden coasters. At least that's what I would do.
Madre mia. It's more than just riding coasters. What about the noise? Not to mention the litter.
Well, with some determination and a good team of janitors, we'll spruce this place up in no time.
Thank you. Right. So, let's go. We'll hire all our people. We need a janitor. We need a mechanic. We need... Get rid of that. I hate how it automatically goes, hey, buy a blueprint. Dude, I don't need to always buy a blueprint. Like, legit, I don't always need to buy a blueprint. Staff path, boom, done. Great. Oh, we need to open it. Right, so then we need a wooden roller coaster. Okay. Excuse me. So if we come here, and we do straight wooden, so we got this, which is 9. Oh, both of these are 9. Wait, wouldn't the isn't the crazy mouse considered a... It's not. Oh, did I just mess up big time? Oh, and that's all we get. Shit. So it really doesn't matter how we do this. Oh, guys, I screwed up majorly. I could always go back to loading that saved game. But now that we know what's kind of going on, I don't want to build a roller coaster where we start off with 9,000. That seems a little steep. And I do kind of want to save as much space over here as we can. Unfortunately, we've got 2 roller coasters to choose from. This one is all of our money. Or we can do this one. This one has better ratings, though. It's also flippin' huge. Like, we can build it right there. But it is ginormous. Holy crap. This one is definitely more compact. Can we put it anywhere else, though? I don't think we can put it... Yeah, we couldn't put it there. What if... Maybe we can set it like right here? I mean, it still doesn't save us a whole lot of space though, does it? And then that terrace... So that right there would be about even to the ground. And if we push it over a bit... Ooh, I like how it kind of goes under the canopy of the trees. I do like that. And it does save us space over here. So then it'd just be a matter of connecting the path. I think this is where we want to go with this. Are we turned off? Yeah, we don't have guests coming in just yet. Alright, cool. So I mean, we already know that they're not going to pay 12 bucks. So we'll set it to bargain. Oh. I was just thinking, what if we set a priority pass? Would they use the priority pass? That's a good question. So if we do that, we just follow the contour here. Right? So we do that, and then we do a queue. We already know the queue is long enough. It really, truly is. But what if we throw that like that? I don't care about how it looks. I really, truly don't care about how it looks. It makes no difference whatsoever how it looks. Right, so if we do that, then we need power. We need a distributor. And if we're building like up here first, that distributor's flying in the sky, which is awesome. We just put that distributor right there. Connect that up. I mean, it kind of sucks that it's just up there like that, but whatever. Who cares? Click open. And I think we've still, yeah. So, I mean, if you really want to cheese the system. Oh, okay. So we got all of chapter 1. That's all of chapter 1. We got chapter 1 there. We got that one done. Wait. That's check marked. It says chapter 2's check marked. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about this too much. Oh, I need to test it. Let's speed up the test. Alright, then we'll open
Ah, that's more like it. Take it.
Right, so now they're talking about the food shops and stuff, which I think right in here would be a good spot for food shops. Like up here was okay. But this area just seems a little bit nicer. And we'll actually go ahead and do the blueprint stuff for this. Just because I don't want to deal with it. Food. We want hot dog squad for sure. Actually, we're gonna set it off right there. I just want to make sure the paths are all gonna connect. Right, facilities. Let's go drink shop. We'll do our gulpy. There. That path. We can probably even do that. Just to make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah. And now we have even less money than we did before. That is... It makes no sense. It makes no sense. There we go, full price. There we go. That's what I want. We have to get money coming in. And we'll get a toilet block in here as well. Kind of do the same thing here. There we go. Toilet blocks open. Great. So then we go here, here. Let's get our bins put into place. We shouldn't have to spend as much money on bins. We'll put one there. They might throw litter up and around in here. I don't know. So now we do have enough money to buy another plot of land. But I don't know what the hell we're going to do with this plot right here. Like, there's not much you can throw in that area. Now up here we've got more options. We do know that we need 2 flat rides and a cable car. Maybe I should just build up a shit ton of money and then build stuff? This might be a little cross between speed build and just me talking, since this has been a royal pain in the butt. Look at this, all these people just congregating over here for no apparent reason. Like, some of them are cool with the bargain thing, some of them aren't. I don't know what's going on. Let's build. We know we need another flat ride, so let's do that. And screw it, we're going to do this again. I think right up in here is a really nice spot for these guys. So if we put that there, we'll do our path out. Like right there, that gives us room to put something else over there if we want to. Let me just get rid of the curve stuff. this gives us an opportunity to build a bigger queue here as well. That works. I actually like the curved better. And then we need to... we'll set it to bargain, since we know they won't ride unless it is set to bargain. And did that actually... okay, cool, that did check mark that as being done. We might even be able to throw a second flat ride right up in here. And have this just be like the flat ride central. At least two of them, right? This is just huge. It would definitely hang over. Okay, let's not do that. Let's more teacups. We could throw this in. Maybe. How can we get the pathing just right, though? The paths for that was what would throw me off. Do we have anything smaller? That's definitely not smaller. Here we go. Oh, can we even afford to build that, though? Barely afford to build that. But we do have the cube. I don't like the lines for that, though. We got the monsoon chutes, which if we put this in, I don't want it hanging over too terribly much. Right. Grab our cue. Actually, let's have the cue for this be a little different. There you go. Something tells me we're not... the guest should be writing this with... while paying money. I don't feel like this is right. Because really, we're just making all of our money off of entrance cost and food. Wow, this filled up quick. And nobody's going into Hot Dog Squad. Do people just not like hot dogs? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Alright, so we've got all the land that we can own. So we can build on all of this stuff now, which is good. And people are just queuing up for these rides like crazy right now. We need to expand the park a bit. We need to build other things. So, what do we do? How do we go about that? So if we build up a path coming up this way, we can do our cable car maybe, and have our cable car come down here somewhere, and just have a cable car going from the bottom to the top. I just know we need a lot more money than what I've got. But that's all we have to do here. I'm not worried about long walk times for my staff. I really don't care. We do need a staff rest facility, though. Is that what this is? Staff building, yeah. That's what they're talking about, the long line. Or the long walk time. That's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna build our cable car. We're gonna have it like straight up right here. We'll add that in. We do like that. Then we have it start going down. Really? That's how we have to snap this stuff? Cannot place there. Why? Can I place it here? So it needs... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. So I can build that station there. Alright, cool. So I'll say done for that. We do have to set it to open, which sucks. But if we come here... Where's our entrance and exit? Like, seriously, how do we set the entrance and exits? We need more money. Before I even worry about that, we need more money. Definitely need a distributor somewhere up in here. We just need that to connect a little bit. About right there. Alright, so that's got power. Does that... So that is all we need to drive the rest of this stuff? Really? How do we set the entrance and exits, though? Testing, operations, customize. Like, seriously, where's the entrance and exit for the cable car? I don't understand this. How do I get guests in and out of this thing? I mean, sure, start the test. I have no bloody clue how these stations work, man. Alright, well, I mean, screw it. We'll just look around for the time being. I don't... It's not very intuitive. So, we have problems with the scenarios. I'm pretty sure we should be able to charge money for the rides on this scenario instead of setting it to bargain where they pay nothing. The other issue that I have with this game so far is that we don't have a whole lot of... Well, we have a lot of building pieces, but we don't have a lot of themes. So like Planet Coaster 1, we have the Western theme, the sci-fi theme, all that good stuff. Now we're in Planet Coaster 2. Planet Coaster 2 should have all the same stuff with more. It's base. So I feel like we kind of got scammed. We're buying... If you already have Planet Coaster 1, and now you have to come over here and buy Planet Coaster 2, I feel like we're just getting scammed. Because it's the same game. This one just has a few things that Planet Coaster 1 doesn't have. And Planet Coaster 1 has a bunch of stuff that this game doesn't have. So you're paying $50 for another game that really... I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it to me. It really does not seem like it's worth it to me. Hopefully the devs get a lot of the bugs and stuff in this game worked out. Because right now it's not there. It's really not worked out. Why can't I, what? The checklist is fine. We've got results. Operations, yeah. How do I connect this, though? I don't understand where our connections would be. Do I need to... The right isn't accessible. Okay, so we gotta place... Oh, so we can place our entrance up here. Okay. Alright, now I'm starting to figure some of this stuff out. Place the exit. I guess we'll just place it right there. Okay, connect entrance to path. Got it. So we'll go... Get out of that. Can we connect it here? Like that. Cool. And then we'll do our queue. I kind of want the queue to do the same thing. Oops. Oh, that's not at all what I wanted it to do. I mean, that looks like everything is fine. So this actually just comes up and goes around. This isn't an actually debarking station, which is weird. Like, I want this to be a debarking station.
Just look at how nicely everything's coming along. It's simply radiating sustainability.
Yes, I suppose I do like the new transport ride. It allows the guests to admire the true beauty of this area. That doesn't mean your work here is done, though. As nice as the rides are, we must make sure they can all be successfully powered by reusable energy. After all, it's one of the Foundation's criteria for this project.
Absolutely. While we're at it, how about we add in more trees and bushes? After all, we could all use some encouragement, eh?
Alright. Okay. So we got some stuff figured out here. Some stuff. So we got this. We got this. So we really just need a path that connects all this up right now. Once we have a path up here, then we can do other things. And this thing is floating in midair. I don't like that. So let's do that. Now it's not floating anymore. I hate that it does that. It's one of those weird quirks of this game that it's kind of like, why? Just why? Alright, so let's build up our path. So we got that. And that's connected down here, so the guests will be able to come up in here. So then we need an exit path from here out. Go like that. And then we need a queue. Which will connect like that. So now the guests can get off and on at this station. They can get off and on down here. And once again, let me guess. Does this cost... Where's the finance screen? Oh. Probably have to go here, right? No? Where's... Is the finance screen on this one? I don't know where to go for the finance screen on this. Station 2? I'm not seeing any difference. Okay, that's weird, but whatever. The guests now have a way to get up here in this section if they want. So now they want us to do, let's just take a look. Nope, not that. What do we got for this scenario? We need 2 flat rides and another coaster. 2 flat rides and another coaster. Huh. Well, it didn't specify what kind of coaster. So, do we have another compact coaster? I mean, we've got Minder, which we can probably throw up right in here somewhere. We'll have to move some trees and stuff like that, but that's not a big deal. Just don't want the track, maybe like that. Yeah. So if we put that there, it needs power. We know that it needs power. Not a big deal. We can connect the path there. And then the queue. What if we just do like that? Because I mean, this is pretty long as it is. All right, power. Facilities. We need another distributor somewhere. Preferably somewhere where it's going to get some use. So it needs to be at least right there. Okay. So it's got power. It just needs to be tested. We should also build some more like staff facilities up in here. somewhere. We're gonna make this go by quick. Alright, so now we should be able to open that. I guess we'll just go bargain. Yeah, I know the staff is taking a break. I guess we can hire another ride attendant. Right, okay. So really, I mean... No staff, got it. Right, so at this point in time, what do we got going on? What should we do? Should grab a drink. I mean, it doesn't look pretty. I know that this doesn't look pretty, guys. I get it. But we're doing kind of what we got to do at this point in time. What if we did like a flat ride down here? We should be able to connect it up to this path. Maybe? Maybe? Or we can do like more guest services and stuff like that down here. That's something we can do. Then we got this area down here. But they want 2 new flat rides. And honestly, we need guests. We need to give guests reasons to come over here. So, let's go flat rides. We can create a custom. How about a big wheel? You know what? Let's build us a big wheel. And what if we put that big wheel right over in here? Like that. We'll have the entrance right there. Our exit will be right there. We'll go path. Let's just do 4 meters. We'll have a hook up there. And then our queue. We probably need a fairly long queue. So we'll have the queue wrap around this way. Trains intersecting, okay, whatever. So we can do something like that. And this will allow for like food and drink and bathrooms up here. We're gonna hire another mechanic. Let's see, it needs power. So we need to get a distributor in here as well. Oh wow, okay. So where can we put this distributor? Suppose we can put it here? I mean, it's not on the path. It's just off the path. Wow, it's a long hookup. That's okay. That's got power. We've got some more coverage for power. Then we'll set this. Bargain. And open. So then we just need one more flat ride. We got the Viking ship. Oh, the entrance and exit are here. That one might actually be a little bit more tough to put down someplace. What else do we got? We got the cube, which has that weird stuff. We can do bumper cars, maybe. Oh yeah, we can do bumper cars. We can put the entrance and exit wherever the hell we want. So let's do bumper cars like right there. We'll do our entrance there. We'll do our exit there. And we'll kind of do the same thing. Wrap this around like that. And then we'll do our queue. We're going to have our queue come over like that. And again, that gives us room to do stuff in the middle if we need to.
Oh, what a triumph! Green trees and green energy, as far as the eye can see.
Yes, I must admit it's heartwarming to see so many people actually enjoying learning about sustainability. This is why I don't work with some for-profit company that only cares about the bottom line. The impact the foundation can have on people, on the world, it's... Anyway, it's nice to see. Now, where were we?
Right, so I had it on mute for a second. What do we want to do? Let's go staff. We know these rides like to break down and stuff all the flippin' time, so that's why we're adding staff for pretty much all of our rides. We really do need to think about other things though. So let's do... What if we just added some, like, vending machines? I mean, we've only got one bathroom, too. So we should probably put in another bathroom block, some vending machines. Or we can even do, actual, like, real stuff. We do need to worry about food, drink, and all that horse nonsense. Almost said something else. Right. I think that's what we need to do. So, let's go... Do I really want to do vending machines? I'm considering vending machines. We won't need as much staff, but they'll probably break down quite a bit. Okay, let's put in a chief beef. Oops. Let's just actually do blueprint stuff. So food. What is this? Hot dog squad? We don't want hot dog squad. Vegan? Oh, I can do the ultimate troll. I can do vegan and chief beef right next to each other. How how messed up would that be? You know what? We'll do vegan there. We're gonna do it. The ultimate troll. We'll do cheap beef right there. And let's see, we got Cosmic Cow. Let's do soda. Put all three of those right next to each other just like that. I love how these snap in together like that. It just looks good. Not a fan of the flags, but, you know, whatever. We can actually go in and delete those flags. It's not a big deal. And then we'll do a bathroom block in here as well. If we snap that in there, that's going to screw with our path, so we'll do a bathroom block right there. Right, so what we'll do here is we're going to edit the building. Let's get rid of that flag. Get rid of that flag. We'll get rid of that flag. And we'll get rid of this flag. Yeah. Right. Let's open. Oh, it wants connection to the path. Like that. Grab that guy like that. Right. So that'll give food and drink and stuff like that for that. Oh, I also need to think about selling goods. That's something we need to do. We need to set up shop for selling souvenirs. So, what we might do is set up like a souvenir stand down in here. Right, so let's go ahead and grab another janitor. Actually, we'll grab 2 janitors. We'll go grab our disposal units here. We'll even put one over here. We'll put one there as well. Did I put trash cans along here? Doesn't look like it. Probably should. So we can put one there, put one there, put one there, there, there. Throw one there as well. Now that we have like stuff coming into the park, we got people milling about. We've got food and drink items available. This is where guests start getting stupid and they just start littering everywhere. And it's rather annoying. I could even put down some benches. Maybe I should, huh? What else do we got to do to complete this scenario? Oh, we just got to get our park rating up. Okay. That's not a big deal. We can do that. So, we might make like we might do like a swimming pool or something down in here. You know what? Let's plan for that, actually. Let's grab these bits. Let's get rid of... Can I not deselect that? I want this. Okay, let's try this. We'll get rid of that stuff. Might keep that. But potentially I'm thinking we'll do like a pool area down in here. Oh, we got a little path doohickey coming out over here. Why? What's the point of this tunnel? And we got one here too. For what reason? That doesn't make sense to me at all. Just to come up here where you can't build anything? Seems a little sus. We can also potentially, maybe up here do a little pool. Over here we can put like the Viking ship. How about that? So we can do a Viking swing down here. And we can even set a path up for them to walk around here. We can have the Viking ship swinging like that. We can even possibly have it go this way. I really want to get like the food and stuff like that in first. I'm sitting here thinking about a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't need to think about right now. We're gonna have to do like staff facilities and stuff like that up here. Right. Okay. Let's think about what we're gonna do, and we'll come back. Okay, so the park rating is based off of a lot of different things. How many different rides you've got, the scenery, all that good stuff, right? So we gotta consider scenery as well. So we got food, drink, bathrooms there. Where are we gonna set up shop to sell stuff? We were talking about down here, right? So if we build a path, let's do our 8-meter path because it seems like this is kind of where they want us to build a path. Right, so I just realized that this video has gone on for about an hour already at this point in time, so I decided we'll just do a speed build and a voiceover from here on out. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want these longer form videos, or do you prefer a simple voiceover speed build? Because I'm good either way. I'm more than happy to do it either way. It doesn't matter. It's just, yeah. Anyways, so at this point in time, all we got to do is get our park rating up to 4.5. And at this point in the video, we're at 2.5. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, what do I need to do? I know I need to add more rides and whatnot. And at first I was like, well, I'll just add stuff down here at the bottom. So I was setting up to have staff facilities and whatnot down there at the bottom. And it turns out I didn't even need to do any of this stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. I was planning ahead, but I didn't need to in this particular scenario. So I was like, okay, well, over here, we're going to add in vendors. We're going to add in our stuff for people to spend money. Because when your prestige gets better, the guests tend to spend more money, as far as I can tell. I could be completely wrong, but from what I understand in like the little tutorial thing, once your prestige is higher, that's when they're going to buy souvenirs. And here I saw that the pathing just was not working to my advantage, so I said screw it. And I moved everything over. And again, I didn't even have to build this stuff here. It just kind of is what it is. And we're messing with pathing. So the pathing tool is one of the positives of Planet Coaster 2. Pathing is still a pain in the butt. Don't get me wrong, it is still a pain in the butt. But if it doesn't work out quite the way you initially plan it, it's to the point where you can edit the path. Now, the path editing tool is kind of finicky. When it works, it works out really, really well. It's awesome. It really makes your paths look good. You can do all sorts of cool stuff. I played around with it in a test park. Really, really nice. However, it is very time consuming. Uh, I'm sure once you get a lot of practice with it, it'll be a little bit better, which is great. But just coming into the game, expect to spend a lot of time doing stuff that normally you probably wouldn't spend a lot of time on. Building is another thing. So we have all these pieces in the game that are very versatile. They really are. You can do a lot with them. You can make a whole bunch of different themes with them because you can scale them, you can recolor them, you can do all sorts of cool stuff. But because you don't have those set themed pieces like we do in Planet Coaster 1, like I mentioned before, the sci-fi pieces, the western pieces, things like that, it takes longer. It takes a lot longer to make custom builds because you have to go through, you have to find the right piece, then you have to get it scaled correctly, you got to get the right coloring. It just takes a lot longer to do a custom build than it would in Planet Coaster 1 because, say, you're doing Western. Well, in this game, in Planet Coaster 2, you don't have Western set pieces, so you have to devise them yourself. And it just takes a lot longer. It's ridiculous. Hopefully, Frontier will give us some more themed pieces that we don't have to pay for in a paid DLC. I'm hoping. Otherwise, this really truly is a scam. um, I they will release new stuff. It's just a matter of what they'll release and when. So yeah, you're going to spend a lot of time. Like I said, if you're going to edit your paths, that's going to take a lot longer. It's worth it though. And same thing if you're doing custom builds, it's just going to take you longer. I you might have seen, I don't know when I'm going to release it, but I do actually, I don't even think I think I deleted that recording. I'm going to start recording a custom park where I start a park from scratch. I've already got the entrance pretty much done, but I'll pick it up with actual recording for that later. It's just right now I'm working 2 jobs, so I don't have a whole lot of time for this. But as you can see here, anyways, I'm moving on. As you can see here, I'm just trying to get that park rating up. So I added a bunch of scenery pieces because scenery plays into your park rating. And now I realize that, the quickest way to get your park rating up is to build new attractions. And since we don't have a water park area, I decided, okay, let's build one. So I've got 4 pools in here. They're all the in-game blueprinted pools. And now I'm just connecting them all to a path. And again, I could have just used the draw tool for the pathing on this, but it's just so finicky sometimes that it's just a pain in the butt. So I decided I'll just lay it down however I want. So here I'm like, all right, cool. We got a pool. Now we need the pool facility. So we've got our changing rooms. I put in a couple body dryers, like you see there, and there's one there. And what else do I do? Oh, yeah. So I realized we need power. No problem. I need more power. So I end up fiddling around quite a bit with power and water filtration. And I just couldn't generate enough power for the longest time. I couldn't figure out why am I not generating power? I ended up figuring it out. It was like, okay, well, I just need another generator and then I need to actually hook it up. Simple stuff. And so I'm like, okay, well, we need to add more goodies, more shops, more stuff for people to spend money on, which I do. And again, more pathing, lots and lots of pathing. Really, I could have just built like a terrace in this whole area and then just built what I wanted on top of that terrace and it would have worked out just fine. But, hindsight's 2020, right? And instead of building a whole bunch of different vendors, I decided I'll just go with vending machines. It again, we don't even mess with it, to be honest with you. Like the vending machines, it was kind of a waste of time to put those in. A lot of this was a waste of time. And the reason being, I mean, if you watch my prestige level, we're now at 3.12. So a lot of this was simply a waste of time. So if you're trying to get prestige up, just build in the attractions. The pools got us up to 3.12. I just got distracted with this. I got really, really distracted with doing this, and here I'm putting in the water filtration. And you'll see I end up building one ride that puts us over the top. Like all of this completely inconsequential, didn't do anything, really. I mean, the pools, yeah, we needed the pools. It got us up there. But I probably could have built this last ride and avoided all of this. I don't know. Either way, it really doesn't matter. We got the job done. And again, for this scenario, for those of you who made it this far, if it's giving you a hard time, you got to set your rides to, uh, what is it, the bargain? You got to make your rides bargain so you're not charging guests money to ride the rides. And that's how they'll ride the rides. In this particular scenario, again, I think that's a bug. I don't think that was the intent. It might have been. I don't know. But they could have made it a little bit more obvious what you were supposed to do in this scenario, because I know I sat there, I did this scenario like 3 times before I figured it out. And then I was like, is that really how it is? So I looked on YouTube and I looked up other people who have done this, and everybody else has had a hard time with this as well. And it turns out the solution is to set it to bargain. I don't know. It doesn't make, like I said, it just does not make sense. And there we got it connected. But yeah, this game's got bugs. It's got issues. Again, the pieces are what bothers me the most. How we just don't have those set pieces, and I think we really should. I really think that Planet Coaster 2 should have had basically all of the same stuff that Planet Coaster 1 had, plus some extras. That would make it a sequel to Planet Coaster 1. Right now, it's basically Planet Coaster 1 with a couple extras, but missing a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, will it get there? Sure, eventually. Um, but right now, if you've made it this far and you're thinking about buying this game, I would say hold off. For $50, I don't think it's really worth it, especially if you've already got Planet Coaster 1 and, say, Planet Zoo. It's just not worth it. Not yet. And it's just one of those things. I really don't know how to describe it. It's just, to me, it doesn't feel like a fleshed out game. And here I'm looking, okay, I need unique attractions. So I decided to put this bad boy in. The voiceover portion, we're pretty close to being done with this. But going back, I would say hold off if you're on the ropes about whether or not you really want to spend money on this. Wait until it goes on sale, or conversely, wait until some DLCs have been put out, wait until some more hot fixes have been put out, because this game's really buggy. There's a lot of bugs with this game. They're not game-breaking bugs, not by any means, but they're kind of annoying. I don't know of any other way to put it. They're just kind of annoying. So right now I'm just setting this ride up, which is the last ride. And yeah, this scenario, it's not as bad as, like, once you get through the first couple, you kind of understand what the game wants. And it's a little bit easier to manage. But I don't know. The scenarios are not too terribly bad. I do like the fact that we have these type of scenarios, these Planet 2, or sorry, the Planet Zoo type scenarios versus what we got in Planet Coaster 1. I'm glad they made that integration over. It seems like Frontier has learned from Planet 2, where they can make a Planet Coaster game a lot better by using lessons learned from Planet Zoo. And anyways, this voiceover is pretty much done. We are almost done with this scenario. So sit back, relax. The video's almost over with, folks, I promise.
Now this is what I call an environmentally friendly park. Don't you agree, Adriana?
Yes, I do think the Foundation will be satisfied with the job done here.
You see? I knew we'd win you over.
I said the Foundation will be happy, Oswald. While it's true the park was a success, I'll reserve my own personal judgment for now.
Of course. Trust takes time to build. Just like a good coaster, we must first lay the foundations for a solid partnership.
Right, so there we go. We're good. It's done. We completed it. Life is awesome. And right now I'm just going through and double checking that I got all the research options that I could get. Because I want to go into the next phase with all the research. And we did. We got everything. So there you have it, there you have it, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit that subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.